Hey, what's up guys? Thanks so much for patiently waiting for us. We have been breaking down the Murdaugh Murders Spirit Box session. We conducted a Spirit Box session on February 15th of 2023, and the following is the findings. So I guess let's start at the top. The top is Alex Murdaugh. Alex Murdaugh's story, if you don't know it, well, he's been accused of many different things, from stealing people's money to murder of his own wife and his own son. Both Maggie and Paul Murdaugh. I know a lot of people are still not convinced that Alex Murdaugh is the only murderer in here, and that it's kind of questionable, even though they had him on Snapchat minutes before. Alex Murdaugh was just recently found guilty for the double murder of his wife Maggie Murdaugh and his son Paul Murdaugh. So there's a little short glimpse into Mr. Alex Murdaugh. Next up, we have his son, Paul Murdaugh. Paul Murdaugh was accused of Mallory Beach's death. He was driving a boat with his 5 other friends. It was Mallory, Anthony, Morgan, Miley, and Connor. According to what they had stated, he was very drunk, crashed the boat, and several days later they ended up finding Mallory. They ended up finding Mallory Beach, but unfortunately she had passed away. Okay, then you have Buster Murdaugh. Buster Murdaugh is the oldest of 2 sons from Alex Murdaugh. And in 2015, he was a suspect in Stephen Smith's death, who was found dead from blunt force trauma in Hampton County in South Carolina. That is currently an ongoing investigation. Then you have Alex's cousin, Eddie Curtis Smith. Eddie Curtis Smith is facing a lot of charges over September 2021 side of the road incident, as well as $2.4 million in drug smuggling ring connected to Mr. Murdaugh. Alex had called 911 claiming he was ambushed in a drive-by shooting while he was changing a tire on his vehicle. He was taken to the hospital where he was treated for that, with a superficial gunshot wound to the head. For several days he kept up that lie and even came up with an imaginary sketch for the police sketch artist. And then 1 week later, on September 13th, he had confessed to law enforcement that he had orchestrated the whole saga, asking Mr. Smith to shoot and kill him in an assisted suicide plot so that the surviving son, Buster, could get $12 million life insurance. $12 million. There's a few things I want to point out in this video. One, there's a motion sensor light that's in the back that keeps continually going off. The REM pod goes crazy. I want you guys to keep an eye on those things. I truly believe that some of the times when the motion sensor light was going off, that questions were being answered with this motion sensor light. This spirit box is very interesting, guys, especially towards the end of it. There's something that happens that we have yet to capture, and we were actually able to capture it. I'm pretty excited and stoked about it, so I hope you guys stick around so you guys can see what happens. As always, guys, make sure to put your headphones on so that you guys can hear a lot more clearly what is being said in the Spirit Box session. We appreciate you. Thanks for being a part of the Mekcee Paranormal True Crime family. We love you guys. And here we go. I do, it's Wild Case. Yeah, it is. Las Vegas. Do you see the light again? Yes. There's a motion sensor light that's on in the back, guys. That motion sensor light is going off. The only way that you could trigger that, obviously, is something that goes in front of it. So that thing is going absolutely wild and crazy while the motion sensor light is gone. It just turned off and on again. That thing has been going nuts. The REM pod has been going nuts. I'm excited for this. One. This is crazy. I always strongly suggest that you guys put your headphones on. It really does help you guys hear what's going on in the session. God, that REM pod is going nuts. For those of you who just joined, guys, there's a motion sensor light that's been going nuts in the back too. I always do kind of like a pre-staging session, so I think we already opened something up and it's already here. There goes the light again. You guys see that? Yes! There goes that motion sensor light again. Sweet. All right, here we go, guys. We're looking for any spirits who know of or about Maggie or Paul Murdaugh to come forward. Yeah. Here, I just said here. Hear something. Looking for any spirits who know of or about. Help Maggie or Paul Murdaugh to come forward. Again, asking for only the spirits who know about Maggie or Paul Murdaugh. Can you tell us what happened June 7th? Sure. Of 2021 to Maggie and Paul. Team something. God, that is going crazy. I might even have to shut that REM pod off. It's too distracting. Mekcee. Okay, a spirit just called my name. Who just called my name? Me. Who is me? You just said me.
Sam.
Can you say that again? Can you confirm? That motion sensor light is still off. Or still on, I mean. Something real, something. Can you turn that motion sensor light off? I know that you're here. You're in front of the REM pod right now. That green light. Can you step away from that light? Red. It just said red. Red. Yeah, it goes green and red. The spirit box intelligently responds and calls out the color blue and red as they go off. Get out of here. Me. Who is me? Can you tell me your name, spirit? Did Maggie and Paul see who shot them? Paul. All right. It's too distracting. I have this other one going off too. You guys see this other REM pod going crazy? Who's messing with these REM pods right now? These lights. It's us. Who's us? Again, I'll ask. Something just hissed at me. Did Maggie and Paul see who shot them? No. Behind you? Oh, the light just went off. Did it say behind me and the light just went off? I swear that just happened. Can you make that spirit, if you're here right now, behind me, can you make that light go back off? Or turn it back on, I mean? Can you walk in front of it to make it shine again? I heard it whisper the light. Again, I'll ask you, spirit, can you tell us your name? Tell us what your name is. Can you give us a time that Maggie and Paul were shot? Can you give us a time? Panic. I heard panic. Did somebody panic? You said panic. Did somebody panic? Who is they? Dead. The spirit box says they shot. They shot dead, which sadly is accurate. Again, I'll ask. Can you confirm it again? Did Alex have anything to do with Maggie and Paul's death?
Hey, he's got a bird in his mouth.
Hey, Bubba.
It's a guinea.
This is a chicken.
Come here, Bubba.
Come here, Cash.
Come here, Bubba.
Cash. Quit.
The spirit box does confirm that Alex was there, as you can see, even per the Snapchat that also was brought up in court. Before who Alex is. There's the light. It came back on. Spirit. And there goes the REM pod too. Sweet. Who did that? Spirit, who did that? Did Alex have anything to do with Maggie and Paul's death? Seen. I seen? What did you see? Spirit, what did you see? Ah, the light, again. What spirit is here moving that light? Can you tell me your name, Spirit? What is your name, Spirit? Tell us what you know about Maggie and Paul Murdaugh. Mom? Did Alex have someone help him murder? Did Alex have someone help? Yes, it just said help. It just like finished my sentence. Did Alex have help? Yes, help. Did Alex have help? Can you tell us the name of whoever killed and murdered Maggie, Paul? It just said Paul. Was there more than one shooter? The light. Can you tell us if there was more than one shooter? Tippy toe? What does that mean, tippy toe? Something missed it.
And then it would be tappy toes. It would have to be tappy toes right there because they always kept Roden's dog and Maggie. There was a kennel in between them.
Sound like you missed it. Are you referring to the father, Alex? Sounds like pretty much. Finish off me. Finish off me. Who finished you off? Who finished Paul off and Maggie off? Killed. Was Maggie going to divorce Alex? Can you tell us if Maggie was going to divorce Alex? Is that a guess? I said that light is going nuts. Who's back there, Spirit?
Oh my God.
Something right there. That's why I pulled this out. And then at the same time I pulled this out, that sensor light went off. And this thing's going nuts. I have it far enough away. I could pull it back here too. From anything that should cause any interference. Thing's going consistently off. So is this. Paul. Paul, help. Yes, who just said Paul? Who just said Paul? Me. Spirit, can you come forward again? Can you come forward and touch that light again to make it go off? That sensor light? Just wait. I heard a dominant voice that said, just wait. Help. Did Maggie and Paul's murder have anything to do with the lawsuit about the boat crash? The light just went off. The light just went off. Yep. And yep. Okay, if that's true, who helped? Yes, who helped? Who helped kill them? Can you give us a location? You talking about the jail? Alex behind bars? If that's who you're talking about, can you make that light behind us go off again? So we know and that we're on the right track? Yes! Yes, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Yes! Oh! Thank you. Did Alex have anything to do with the murder of Stephen Smith? Stephen Smith. If Alex had any involvement in Stephen Smith's death, can you make this light turn on behind me again? So we know. Okay, thank you. No light went off. It did, however, go off on the other question we asked. Did what happened to Gloria, was it an accident? Yeah, I heard yeah. Yeah. I thought I could have sworn, yeah. I swear I heard 2 yes. Something her. Commander Buster Murdaugh know anything about who killed his mother and brother? Does he know? Mekcee, what? You just said my name. Mekcee, what? Yeah, mate. Was Maggie lured to the site where she was murdered? I said a whole sentence of something. Can you give us a sign if that's accurate or correct? If she was lured over there, can you give us a sign? Did Maggie or Paul's murder have anything to do with drug trafficking? Did their murder have anything to do with drug trafficking? No. No, I heard a no. Can you tell us who was shot first? You see him? Kurt something? Oh my gosh, just had all up there. We're gonna have to break that down. My next question is about Curtis. Did Curtis Eddie Smith have anything to do with the murders? The light went off. Have anything to do with the murders? Can you tell us where the murder weapons are or where they're hidden? Can you give us a location? Was there a hit on Paul? Spirit. Was there anything that Maggie wanted to say? Yes? That was pretty cool. And the light went off. Was there something that Paul had to say before he passed? Is his blood? I swear I heard is his blood. Like family? Was there anything that Paul wanted to say to anybody before he passed? We'll try to catch a few questions from you and ask them as we go along. Again, this is called the Miracle Box. This one, there's no funny... Look, the light went off again. Just so you guys know, I hope you guys could see that, the Miracle Box, when you do it, you have to slide it. So people, sometimes they don't understand exactly what's going on. Oh, he's touching the screen. Look, he's making these answers. No, the Miracle Box is like a gateway. You have to open it up and then close it back out. You ask the question, you open it up, you leave a chance for a response, and you close it back out and you let them respond. For those who don't know how, and this is Huff Paranormal's one, their Miracle Box app. He's used it quite a few different times, so we'll see if we can get any responses. We'll do a few different ones. So, Spirit, can you tell us anything about Paul Murdaugh? Ask something. Spirit, can you confirm, do you know Paul Murdaugh? Spirit, can you tell me your name, please? Spirit, do you know anything about Paul Murdaugh?
By finding myself.
Can you tell us who shot Paul?
Let's go.
Oh, that one. Oh, the light went off again. Sweet. Spirit, are you making that light go off?
No.
Was there more than one killer?
Man, that's the ball. The worst step. I struggle with all the time.
It's going off and on. I don't know if it's using the light right now to answer questions, though, or not. I'm going to wait till it goes back off. I'm going to try to wait till it goes off, and then I'm going to ask a yes or no question, see if it goes off and on. Okay. Spirit, are you using that light to communicate? If it's a yes, can you make it go off?
This is all means to you. Are you speaking positive?
Oh, I mean, all right. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If Paul saw who shot him, can you make that light go off again?
Oh, I'm straight to you. Believe in yourself.
I don't know what it said. Something about a deal or something? Okay. Did Maggie see who shot her?
No.
Did Alex have something to do with Maggie's death? Spirit, do you know anything about Maggie?
Yes, message.
Yes. Some must say.
Southern states.
Does Maggie know who killed her?
Lloyd was not here. Major responsibilities.
Spirit, can you give us a name of the person who killed them?
Yes, him.
That sounded like a different language.
A major change.
Was anything at the scene of the murder staged?
Pain is down the girl shots. It's actual organizing effort.
Yes, what the rest of it said. Yeah, we'll have to try it backwards when we get it, when we start breaking it down. But it felt like it said something. Okay, closing the session, Spirit.
It's having his mouth must. Sometimes investigator.
Thank you guys for watching, and if you enjoyed the content, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I'll see you guys on the next investigation.